Alright, welcome guys. Okay, let's see 10 great wise advice for all JAMBites. Okay, 10 great wise advice for all JAMBites. Okay, number one point to have here is be serious with your preparation process. Don't be one of those persons that usually joke around with JAMB exams, because these you might just fail this exam. So JAMB is probably one exam that you cannot use to compare other exams you have been writing, because other exams you can actually get, like in your secondary school examinations, you can actually get B, C, D, so it doesn't really matters, or probably they might usually transfer you to other levels there. And it also applies to universities. Probably you have you can have A in the course, you can have B in the course, you can have C, so depending on what you really read. But JAMB is not really usually like that. The moment you didn't make it up to your cutoff mark for that specific course or for that specific school, you might not be admitted. So JAMB, you have to take it seriously here. So don't mistake mistake this exam for any other kind of exam. And number two we are going to be saying is start studying early. Yeah, early preparation is actually the goal to preparing for JAMB. JAMB is one of the bulky exams that I will not advise you to read a week's to or a month's to. So if JAMB is actually coming up April, May in the year, you just have to prepare. You have to prepare, like you can start preparing from December, from January. I believe these are great times because the syllabus is very long. Yeah, it's very bulky, and studying, if you want to really go for higher schools that usually have 200, 250 for your course, so studying dates or months to that exam is not really a good thing. So you can actually start preparing early. See, early preparation is actually the key to passing JAMB. Then about the third point we are going to be talking is using of past questions. Yeah, past questions and JAMB syllabus. So I usually tell people that when I took JAMB in the year 2019, I actually got 90 something in biology and chemistry something. What was the secret? The secret was just past questions, because I believe most of my questions from that biology were past questions. So that is just a secret to passing JAMB. Passing JAMB with past questions doesn't mean that you just have to cram your past question packs, like cramming. You can actually study some kind of topics from that specific topic, like from that specific subject. Maybe probably you are studying biology, then you have to you are studying this specific stuff in biology. Let me say nutrition. Yeah, nutrition as a topic in biology. So the moment you are done with nutrition, you can actually go to your question. It's like I was using a question bank that time, like a question, like it has different questions from past questions. So like the moment I'm done with a specific topic in that subject, I will go to my past question and see possible past questions from that specific topic. So you can actually go to your past question and see different kind of questions that is on nutrition, and answer them, and from there you can actually see some questions or some kind of answers that are actually wrong, because this is your question pack. Not all answers that they usually do are actually correct. So you can actually see, because sometimes these are like possible mistakes you might just commit. Like some persons they might actually go to the exam other day and usually fail different kind of questions because they usually cram the wrong answers from their question pack. Yeah, so it is very advisable for you to find the correct answers to all the questions in this your question pack. So reading your textbook usually go a long way to succeeding. Then using past questions to support it, is a goal. So the next point we're going to be using or saying is attend lessons or tutorials. If you can, it's very advisable, or if you can afford it, it is usually it's very cool. It contributes to some extent to like you scoring high in that specific or in this JAMB examination. So if you can afford a good tutorial, Yeah, that's what I said, a good tutorial, because some tutorials are not actually tutorials. So if you can afford a good tutorials that usually, you know, like you have seen what they have done in the past, you have seen, you know, their progress in the past, it is very, very advisable you attend the tutorial, and it will usually contribute to your success in JAMB examinations. So the fifth point we're going to be looking at is learn how to use the CBT, or you know, CBT, like your laptop or your desktop, you know, for preparation. So you can actually go to any CBT center or a cyber cab that you want to prepare, like you want to actually learn how to use a computer for JAMB or UTME. So it's not actually, so I believe many persons usually face, I don't know, usually this fear. Yeah, so persons are usually good, yeah, in terms of book they are good, but the moment they just face computer, guy, it's like the world is, you know, the world has end. So those kind of anxiety, those kind of fear can reduce your score, or you can reduce your. You don't have to be a computer guru before you write JAMB, or you don't have to be, you know. So there's some kind of simple keys you can just learn, you know, simple keys you can learn from your laptop. Okay, I'll put that on the comment section so you can see. So if probably you have known that, and you know, I believe you are good to go. So the sixth point we're going to be saying is beware of anything called JAMB Expo. Yeah, don't be a particle of it. Don't let anybody deceive you to pay any stuff for JAMB Expo, because this might reduce your score as a JAMBite. So if you're a JAMBite, don't believe any stuff called JAMB Expo or JAMB runs. So it's very, very wrong for you to believe that at this moment. So the way JAMB actually is that you can't really get the moment you log in. Yeah, though I can agree to the fact that if probably like you have your exam 8 o'clock in the morning, you know, in everywhere, maybe probably you are doing biology, chemistry, physics, and English, so your questions might be the same, but the way that you're going to reshuffle it is that your number one can be, or that there's your neighbors number 17, your number 2 can be is number 80, your number, so it just plays like that. And note that the moment you even log out and log in, the questions will still be reshuffled, and it will not be actually that same numbers that they usually number the first time. So just note that there's nothing like JAMB Expo. Yeah. So number 7 point I'm going to be using is, you see, I gave practice past question just now. Okay, I'm going to say it again, like practice a lot of it. Yeah, a lot of it. You can burn your past questions. Like that is probably why I told you that you should start preparing early. Yeah, past questions, don't undermine the power of past questions when you are preparing for JAMB. Yeah, don't undermine the power of past questions when you're preparing for JAMB. Then number 8 point I'm going to be giving you guys is set a goal. Yeah, set a goal. It's very important that you have a goal. You know, aim for high, you know, an high score. So the higher you aim, you know, the higher your score, the higher your chance of admission. So if you want to get 200, you should be aiming at 230. If you are getting 300, you should be aiming at 340. You know, like things like that. And don't probably set a goal, and you know, you should be a person that's usually disciplined. You know, I believe. I don't know about you, but me, I'm a kind of person that is very, very disciplined in terms of when I set a goal, when I said, okay, this is the score I want to get, this is what I want to do, this is, I probably write it down and, you know, track it, you know, like just set a goal and plan your mind towards it, that, okay, this is the goal I want to achieve in the year 2023, this is the goal I want to achieve in the year 2024. So things like that, and I believe it will go to. Then the next point is start doing night studying. Yeah, start doing. Okay, many of you are not really the night type. Yeah, I can agree to the fact that many of you don't really love night studying, but in as much as you don't love it, yeah, but what we actually have at hand, yeah, that is what we're actually saying. So I was the kind of person that did not like night studying, but even in my university days now, like to study in the night is usually when I usually have, let me say, exam is just coming twice, or you know, week or weeks to then I start using, or I start going to night class and the rest. But in as much as you don't love night studying, but this is just, you know, like one of your greatest goal for this year, so you don't have to play with it. And study night actually gives you more time. Yeah, more time. You can agree with the fact that there's not actually time in the day. Yeah, many of you are going to be going for lessons, tutorials, and at the daytime you might not have the chance to actually study, because when you are studying for JAMB, you have to study for long hours. Yeah, you can't finish the syllabus with. That's why I do like to tell people that are just studying this to JAMB. It's not usually possible. Yeah, except you are not going for higher schools, like higher courses. But when you are going for those courses, you need to study. When I say study for long hours. And how can you study for long hours? It's in the night. Yeah, you must actually put, and take note that any study you do from in the morning, which is, let me say, from 4 o'clock in the night to actually 6, 7, 8 in the morning, is usually the best time to study, and it sticks very well. Yeah, that is just one point you need to note down. Studying from 4 to like 8 in the morning is usually the best time to study. So if you want to do it, you can actually, so our bodies usually adapt to what we usually get adapted to. So what we usually like, okay, if you say you want to start studying in the night, you can actually start, probably you finish all your own choice by 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, so you can reach to like 11 or 12 and sleep, or 11, depending on how tired you are. So you can actually set an alarm for 4 o'clock, then you can wake up at that 4 o'clock and reach to the next, like 6, 7, 8, depending on how the spirit leads. So from there you can see that you start getting adapted to it, and you can usually read, like when you get really adapted to it, you can read from 8 o'clock to 2 o'clock, that is in the morning. Yeah, that is just it. So nights actually gives you, a long hour for you to study, for your JAMB examination. And the last point, which is number 10, which is sincerely pray to God to give you divine wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Yeah, so in this game of JAMB, or this game, okay, you cannot undermine the God factor when you're preparing for JAMB examination. Though you cannot say, okay, because of God I won't read. Yeah, you actually fail. Yeah, that is just the truth. Right? So what, or how does God usually play his own role? So is when probably you have read, okay, when I was writing and in 2019, so someone actually, like the day I wrote, I don't know, but it was like the specific time and the day I wrote, our questions were very, very simple. I don't know, but it was like past questions. Yeah, in my biology, my chemistry, though I know that physics was usually like little bit difficult for me, but in terms of, it was still cool. Yeah, it was still cool. But when my friend wrote the next day, like the other said I wrote the next day, everybody would say, what kind of JAMB questions is this? If this, so I could feel it when our results came out. So sometimes God can actually put you on a good time, on a good day, on it. So those are where God actually plays his own role. So you can actually pray, so you don't have to. So I actually become a pastor when I was preparing for JAMB. So this is the time that you can actually pray to God. If you are not the type that is going to church, you can actually pray to God. Yeah, God answers prayer. So I believe this is one of your biggest goal in this year 2023, and don't take it with levity. Alright then, I hope you got value from this video. Okay, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Okay, to your success. Bye.